We start Newsday in the United States, where a curfew has just come into effect in downtown LA, as protests over immigration raids continue for a fifth day. In the last hour, California Governor Gavin Newsom has said he doesn't want the streets of his state militarized by the country's armed forces. It comes as the federal government has sent National Guard and Marines to quell the protests. The Department of Homeland Security confirmed that those troops will be providing protection for immigration agents during raids. Now, here's part of Governor Newsom's had to say a moment ago.
Like many states, California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. We manage it regularly and with our own law enforcement. But this, again, was different. What then ensued was the use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, federal agents detaining people and undermining their due process rights. Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets, illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder. And the president, he did it on purpose.
Let's go live now to Los Angeles, where our correspondent Carl Nasman is following this story for us. Carl, the curfew went into effect a few minutes ago. Tell us what the situation is like where you are.
Yeah, that's an 8 p.m. curfew, so we're about a couple minutes into it now. We are in that zone where there are severe restrictions in place. If you're out on the streets, you would be subject to arrest for most people in this area. And you can take a look behind me. There is a very big line of police officers here. This is California Highway Patrol. You can see those batons at the ready. And what we've been told is that they're now ready to, any moment now, begin to march forward and clear the streets here of anybody who's still left on the streets in this area of downtown Los Angeles. Something that the mayor was stressing was that this is a small area. This is about a 1 square mile zone of downtown Los Angeles, of course, which is already a small area of the city. So emphasizing, this isn't martial law. This isn't something where no one will be out on the streets in the entire city. But as you can see, taking this very seriously here, a large police presence. And most of those demonstrators that we've seen, even in pockets, even in small gatherings throughout the day, have now dissipated. There's very few people left in the streets. It's just media right now. We do have an exception to be out here. I'm just going to look down that way and very empty streets there as well. So we're going to be waiting here, Steve, and we want to just see how this curfew does go into effect.